friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny and I am so not an expert. Today is an exciting day because we are going to be working on our Cotton Cuts Piazza Puzzle Mystery Quilt once again. Today we've got Clue 7. That's right, I am so excited to see what types of fabrics we have this month. Let's crack this open and see what's inside. Come on! Alright, let's see what's inside. Ooh, looks like we're going to be making two sections for this clue. The first section has 4 pieces, and it looks like the second section may also have 4 pieces as well. And here are our beautiful fabrics all lined up for us. You know, Cotton Cuts is famous for their triangles, and boy, did they deliver some triangles this time. Let's crack it open and see what else is inside. I love how they package these. They're just such beautiful presentation. We've got a bunch of triangles in here, it looks like. Just trying to grab them all. My goodness, there's just more and more and more triangles at the bottom. So many. Let's lay them out real quick. Some straight pieces. Oh, it looks like we've also got our black of the cuts black of the month this month. This was from January of 2023. That is such a pretty block. Such a pretty block. And then here is our official Clue 7. Yep, we're going to be making 4 of Section A and 4 of Section B. Super exciting. All right, let me get the machine set up and ready to go, and we will get started on this Clue number 7. Hi, friends. All right, so I've got the machine all set up and ready to go, and we are ready to get started on this project. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so exciting. First, we're going to start with Section A, and step number 1 for Section A says that we're going to be attaching some some rectangle A fabrics and some rectangle C fabrics. I've got all of my fabrics laid out here according to my color chart. A is this beautiful black and white multicolored polka dots here. So we're going to need those. And we're also going to need our C fabrics, which is this beautiful multicolored project here. For those of you who haven't been watching since the start, I'll remind you again, these are Michael Miller fabrics, and the fabric line is called Kaleidoscope. And I love them. They are so much fun and so pretty, right up my alley. So we're going to be making some half square triangles. I'm going to need 8 of each of these. So I'm going to go ahead and put these together real quick, and then I will bring you guys right back so we can get started on step number 2. I'll see you again in just a minute. Okay, now those are all sewn up together. Now after each cotton cut step, I like to press my fabrics so that everything lays nice and flat. So then that way it's ready for us for the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to follow Cotton Cut's pressing instructions by following the arrow that says that we need to put the seam allowance towards the A fabric, which is the darker fabric in this case. So I'm just going to very gently run my thumbnail along that seam and then give it a hot iron. Let me get the rest of these sewn, pressed up together, and then we will see what step number 2 brings us. Okay, all of our pieces are pressed up, and it says we're going to set these aside for now, so I'm just going to set them up there, and we're going to move on to step 2. Step 2 says we're going to be making some flying geese units. We're going to be making 4 of those. We're going to need the large triangle A fabrics, which are, again, this really dark polka dot fabric. We're going to need 4 of these, and the small triangle C fabrics, which are these here. And we're going to need 8 of those. So I'm just going to count these out real quick so I don't confuse myself. And then we're going to get started making these. Now you guys have seen me make flying geese a million times on this channel, but just in case you're new to the channel or you're new to quilting, I wanted to show you exactly how we're doing this. Cotton Cuts pieces are amazing because they're all pre-cut for us, so we don't need to worry about that. So I'm going to take my large triangle here, and then I'm going to take 2 of my smaller triangles, and I'm going to take the long edge, and I'm going to attach it to the short edges of to the short sides of each of these triangles. So I'm going to do that one first, and then I will come back later and add this next one here on this side. It's best to chain piece these, so I'm going to do the left side of all of my triangles Flip this over. Do the left side first, press them, and then do the right side. That does make it so that this top triangle piece here lays nice and flat. I'll see you guys again in just a few minutes. Our flying geese are done. They look stunning as always. There you go. All right. Now it says we're going to need to join a step 1 unit to the left and right of the step 2 unit. And we're going to make 4 of these. So let's pull these back here. These. So we're going to take one of these. We're going to use our C fabric going down like that on this side, and then our C fabric going down like that on this side as well. I'm going to go ahead and get these sewn up together. And we will see what our next steps are. All right, the directions say we need to press these towards the inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I like to finger press my stuff first before I give it a nice hard press. Just makes it lay a little flatter. All right, those are all pressed up together. So I'm going to set those aside for now. And now we're going to be working on step 4, which based on the picture, it's a design that I've never done before for cotton cuts. So I'm going to take my time, go nice and slow, and make sure that I'm paying attention to what I'm doing. So what it says to do is it says we're going to be joining a large triangle E to the left of a large triangle C. We're going to press them, and then we're going to join a second large triangle E to the right. So it's basically like a flying geese, except instead of attaching the long edge to the short edge, we're going to attach short edge to short edge. Let me show you what I mean. Let me pull the fabrics first. So we need a large triangle C, which is this one here. Such pretty fabric. Look at that one. And then we need some small triangle E's, which are this dark fabric here. I'm sorry, large triangle E's. So normally we would do, when we're doing flying geese, we would do short edge to long edge like this, but obviously that's not going to work. What we're going to do instead, we're going to take short edge to short edge like this. We're going to go one facing up and one facing down like this. So it's going to make a trapezoid. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really good with my geometric shapes. So we're going to go ahead and attach these this way. We're going to do one side first and then do the other side. And again, Cotton Cuts has cut these pieces so perfectly that everything should line up exactly the way it's supposed to, but still be careful just to make sure. So I'm going to line them up on the machine and get this one sewn up. Large triangle A, large triangle E, and we're going to flip it over like this so that it's lined up like that. Line up those 2 edges and then move it over to our machine. All right, let's get these separated and then get them pressed up. I want to make sure our C fabric is the center fabric, which is here. This one here. And our A fabric, or E fabric, is the one that's on the outside. Okay, now we want to add our second side. right, those are all done. Let me show you what they look like, just in case you're not sure what geometric shape they are. Here you go. That's what they look like. And that, my friends, is step 4. Now it says we're going to be joining a small triangle B to the left and right of the step unit 4. So triangle B is these pretty little bug fabric. You guys know these are the only types of bugs I like, are the ones that are on fabric. We're going to be attaching one to the left and right of each one of these. Now we're going to once again be using the long edge of the small triangles to the short edge of the larger triangles. There we go. Okay, I've got that all pressed up together. This is what it looks like so far. And now last step, step 6 of our section A, says we're going to be taking those pieces we made earlier and we're going to be attaching them to the bottom of the pieces that we're working on now. We want to make sure our C triangle is pointing up. We're going to attach that to the top of the other pieces so that it makes a triangle piece. Looks like our seams are not really going to nest up very well, but we can use our corner trick to match up our triangle pieces if we want to, just to make sure everything matches up correctly the way we want it to. Otherwise, everything is going to line up pretty close to accurate. We're going to use our careful 1/4 inch seam to get everything matched up together. All right, let's see what these look like. Not bad. Here is what section A looks like. Not bad at all. I'm going to go ahead and get these other 3 pressed up. Then I'm going to mark them up with my little Post-it note trick that I use. And then we will start on section B. All right, our 7A is all set and ready to go. Now it is time to start on our 7B. 7B says we're going to start right off the bat with some half square triangles. We're going to be using fabric A and fabric B, which is this polka dot fabric and our bug fabric, and we're going to be making 20 of these. My goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on those, and I will see you guys in a little while.
Swept by current, swallowed by wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no need to get out. Just stay on a lovely holiday. Our love is easy lasting. Holiday so easy passing. Our love is easy lasting. Holiday so easy passing. Together wearing island, only grains of sand.
Ooh, that took a hot minute. All right, we've got all 20 pieces sewn up and ready to go. Now we're going to be taking 5 of each of these and we're going to be assembling them together. So let me just count them out here. 3, 4, 5. And we're going to be assembling them A, B, just like this. Just like that. So I'm going to sew these up together. We're going to be making 4 of these from these blocks. And then we'll see what our next step is. All right, those are all done. This is what they look like. There we go. That's what they look like. All right, now the next step is going to be attaching these long rectangle E fabrics to the bottom of these. Now we want to make sure that our A fabric is in the top left corner, and then we're going to attach these to the bottom. Lay this one down here. Take this one, flip it over, and attach it that way. All right, we've got the pieces all sewn up together. I have just finished ironing them, and this, my friends, is what Clue 7 Section B looks like. I love these fabrics. Oh, they're so much fun. All right, guys, that is it for Clue 7. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am really getting excited. I can't believe there's only 3 clues left, or even 2 clues left until the big reveal. I'm really, really getting exciting for it. If you haven't already, Village Green has begun. They have shipped, I think, Clues 1 or Clue 2. Head over to cottoncuts.com and see if you can get signed up for that one. I am not, unfortunately, doing Village Green, but a lot of my creator friends are, so make sure you go check out their channels to see what those pieces are looking like. As a reminder, we do have a Facebook group. I love seeing what you guys are working on over there, so please head over there, post some pictures, share some stories over there as well. All right, guys, I will see you again next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Is this all that you dreamed it?